everybody, how's it going? It is I, Dro. Welcome to Gen-Dro Studios, where we stream games all the time. Anyways, thanks for coming by and visiting me on a special day. And when I say special, I mean it's so super special because it is the day that you came and hanged out with me. How's that for a special? Woo! So give yourselves a pat on the back and thank yourselves for thanking me, for thanking you, for thanking you, for thanking you. Yeah. Something like that. Anyways, yeah. Let's keep going. Today we're going to be playing Phoenix Wright's Ace Attorney, which, in all intents and purposes, is a really good game. I haven't played it in a very long time. So there are certain things that I don't remember about it. It's been quite a bit. But I'd like to throw out a big shout out to Nasarne for donating this game to us on Steam. He's a really good guy. I hope he's okay. I haven't heard from him in a little bit, but I'm pretty sure he's busy because it's the weekend, and I'm sure he's got family he wants to see and talk to. And I hope that he is doing 100% okay. Big shout out to Nasarde for donating this game, by the way. A really fun, and we shall get moving on to the game. Yeah, let's get moving. Let's go. Voice acting twice in 1 week. We're going to see how this works out and see how much it hurts my throat. I'm gonna try to voice act. I don't know. We'll see. I don't have any clue on how I want to do the characters, so you're gonna see me move around the voices a little bit until I get used to it. For those of you who never saw the first episode of my Danganronpa, that's pretty much what I was doing. I was kind of throwing my voice. Luckily, they had voices that I could mimic on there to a degree, so it didn't really cause any issues per se. So, yay? Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. I'm just talking your ear off, and I could talk all day if you let me, and I'm pretty sure you guys would. Not that you could stop me or anything. You can't just be like, or anything like that. Nothing physical, I'm sure. That didn't even fade in. It just went full bore. I think this would be perfect for me. I'm trying to... I have the volume at max, so I'm trying to hear what it would sound like on you. So if the music sounds too low, let me know. And we'll go with that. But yeah. Bam, 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 bam. This is the first time I actually play a keyboard version of this. This is going to be interesting to say the least. And then we have our choice because he got us the trilogy. We got our choice between all of them. That's cool. I guess we'll start off with the beginning, right? Right. The turnabout, the first turnabout. Oh snap, blood dripping, gasp. Oh no, it's a murder! Murder! Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this! I gotta find someone to pin this on! Someone like him! I'll make it look like he did it. Yo, that mole is straight up crazy. That's a crazy mole there, sir. Just a crazy mole. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Why Wait! Hi, Chief. Woo, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. I'm not gonna leave her voice like that. That's too funny. Oh boy! Alright, well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. I don't know if I could do it. Not everyone takes. Oh my goodness, that's so awkward. Hold on, give me a second. It just sounds so awkward. I don't know what's going on. I got the giggles today, and I didn't spoke any fucking of the good stuff. Oh man, I don't know. Give me a second. Maybe I'm just feeling insane. Okay, I got this. What's up, Lurks? How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. As always, it's a pleasure to have you guys here. But especially a big thank you to you, Lurks. I fucked it up. Is it the court record that I'm looking at? No, that's not what I'm looking for. Anyways, it says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yeah. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? It's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspaper says it was you. What's up, Hellfire? How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to have you come by and hang out. Even if, you like it here. You like it here. Come on, bring it in. Just kidding. Don't bring it in. Don't bring it in. I swear I wasn't serious. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's this story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I could say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I've known better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem! Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, head shaking, eyesight fading. This test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. The defendant is Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Whew, I know this one. I'll read the case report cover to cover so many times. No, we did not. We did not do that. Cindy. That's her name. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You didn't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim, of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot, temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. White, who is the victim in this case? Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object, I believe. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all of my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for prosecution, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you care to explain to the court what that object was?
The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying in the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into the evidence.
Statue added to the court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Alright, Gen-Dro, it's time for another daily poll. Don't forget that these polls are important, so please make sure that if you haven't voted, to make sure you vote. Polls reset every week. Alright,
Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet! Cleopatra and Mark Anthony! Didn't they all die? I was dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it, lies! I don't believe a word of it!
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Passport added to the court record. Indeed. She appears to return the day before the murder.
Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts, like me.
Just kidding, he didn't say that like me. Just say I was. Please don't arrest me. Please. Alright.
She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude!
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Mrs. Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? Relevant. Sorry, I'm so bad at this. That cheating she-dog! I'm gonna die, I'm gonna drop dead! Yeah. Oh, okay. That just went without me even saying thing. Okay. I don't know what he said, but alright. I don't even know if the button, the keyboard button, because usually they have like a thing that lets you go back to the log. And there's no log button on here, unfortunately. I only see escape as an option, maybe? No, that's not going to do it. Yeah, that's not going to do it. And the court record's not going to do it either. Nope. Well. Evidence. No, not going to do it. Alright, well. Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Stop him from answering, or have him answer honestly. Gotta make him answer honestly. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell him the truth. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order? Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Objection! I love that shit.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sweet to the stand.
What's up, Gen-Dro Studios? Thanks for coming to the Gen-Dro Studios chat. Welcome.
Mr. Sweet, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct?
Oh, yeah, yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Sweet, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Dun, 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 dun.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment when I saw her laying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that had Mr. Sweet used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Blackout record added to the court record. Now, Mr. White? Right?
Yes, yes, Your Honor?
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor? All right, this is it. The real deal.
What am I supposed to do?
Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
How do you prove he's not? How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find the contradiction between the court records and the witness's testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Okay.
Open the court record with tab, then point out the contradictions in the testimony.
All right, let's do this. This is battle time. Okay.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment.
All right.
I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him.
Okay.
Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. When I saw her laying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working.
Okay, there's something weird about it. Okay. If he never went inside, how was the phone in her apartment wasn't working? So you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yeah. Yes, I mean, no, nothing. Okay, what happened next? You thought to call the police immediately. I guess, it's one of those things, I think you could press pretty much any part of the conversation, but I need to press the right one for evidence. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. You're the best. Awesome. Thank you, honey. Say what? That's fine, honey. Thank you. Thank you. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, food. Ah. Good food. I guess we'll press this part too. You thought to call the police? Does that mean you didn't actually call them?
Please, please, listen to the rest of the testimony. You thought to call the police. What happened next? However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working.
The phone in her apartment wasn't working.
Yes, I mean, no. No, it wasn't, right?
But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you?
Oh, I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? I went to a nearby park and found a public phone.
1 a.m., huh? I need to look at... What do I have in evidence? Because there has to be something I can contest with this. It's been so long. If I was playing this from before, if I was asked to stream this earlier, I probably would have gotten it already. I do not know why the badge is part of the evidence. We found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Because the time of death and the time he gave me doesn't match. And on top of that, he literally said he saw butts walking away. So I knew that it had to be something with the time. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Objection!
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Well, gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Wrapping himself in lies. All right, buddy, let's see what you got to say. I'm sorry, I'm eating. I haven't eaten yet. I woke up at 9, so give me one moment. I at least wanted to eat one sandwich while it was warm. Alright, time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. But, oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess it must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. You understand? I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. The time of discovery. So good. You know what makes it even better? For whatever reason, whenever my wife makes something, it is always so much more better. Ada never wants to cook. Yeah, go ahead and cook. You got this. Unless you're a bad cook. Then I don't support your cooking. I'm just kidding. I support you getting better. I support you perfecting the art if you're not good. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time, and it was probably coming from the television. No, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. There has to be something on here. Voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Apparently there was a blackout though, wasn't it? Woo! Run! Hold it right there! The prosecution had said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery! And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I've been quite puzzling myself, quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your creativity. Creativity. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Saweed. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. He's upset.
Breaking through the testimonies. You gotta think about it. He's obviously the murderer because we saw him murder in the beginning, so we know who did it. But it's funny how he just breaks apart, and like, you really, like, at this point, why would you even put yourself in a position to be the witness of the murder that you did? And if your lies were to be unraveled, and it only takes a little bit.
Delicious. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. He used it to kill the one victim. Yeah, that must have been what I saw. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yes, a murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Wait just a moment. How the fuck was the murder weapon the clock when it was literally the thinker? The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? Your objections and your evidence? Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Saweet. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. Just like it's a switch, you just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hands. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh, yeah, prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Saweet, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
Objection!
You know, the sad part is that I can actually repeat that.
What's the meaning of this? This is a baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
Never.
Look, the clock. I hear no. I mean, I saw. The fuck did he throw the hairpiece for?
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! I hate you! It was him, I tell you. I saw him! He killed her, and he should burn, give him death!
Order! Order in the court, I say!
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound of the witness heard from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is writing on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sweet heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... examine the clock's batteries? Try sounding the clock? They don't have an examine button yet. They usually unlock that in the beginning, but... examine the clocks. All you have to do is examine the batteries. The batteries are in the right way. The clock seems to be working fine. What exactly did you mean, Mr. White? That the clock was working fine.
Yes, Anne?
I'm sorry. I think I got confused back there with all those testimonies. Mr. Wright! I expect no more from a lawyer in this court, even if it's your first day. I'm afraid I'm going to have to penalize you. Try to think things through more carefully.
Yes, Your Honor. As I was saying.
It was the batteries, I swear. I have plenty of these things left, so. Which is clear if you simply ask the... Alright, let's try the sound in the clock. Let's sound the clock now. Here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully.
I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. White? Right? Sorry. Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely this discrepancy between what Mr. Sweet heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sweet, try to talk your way out of this one.
You forgot what day?
Uh-oh, what's he talking about now?
While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing! How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case!
He's right! How am I supposed to prove that? God damn it, I was so close! Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Indict the witness, sorry. Indict? Is it indict or indict? Whatever. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sweet. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens! You treat me like a criminal? A criminal! Your lawyers are all slimes. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast! Hold on. I love my wife for this.
Not so fast, Mr. Sweet.
Mia, I mean, Chief.
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think it through. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right, White? Right. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
Yes, I can think of it. Somehow. I don't know. Why was it slow? Wait. Maybe I can prove it.
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, Miss. All right? Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the courtroom that can prove my claim without a beyond a doubt. Ah! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. I'm awesome. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. That clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sweet? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Okay. Oh yeah, Sawit and Did It. Okay. Ah! He fucking fainted. He's like, ah! Toad, damn. Rest in peace. Hold on 1 second. I don't know why it does this. What is up, Soul Wolf? I was got a guy in purple suit, guilty as hell. He is. He is. Toad, damn. Rest in peace. What do I say? Yo, this is a messy ass sandwich. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? Yeah, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I am impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this courtroom finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty! Woo! Woo! And with that, this court is adjourned. What the fuck? No. I need some food in my belly. We all know that Ace Attorney is way better than Law and Order. Any day of the week. Forever. But nice try, Andrea. Alright. It turns out that Frank Sweet was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sweet let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sweet grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. The first that I think when I see a lady is not, oh my god, I'm going to hit this lady with a blunt object to defend myself. Why? Why did he feel threatened enough to hit her? That's the weird part. Woo! I still can't believe we won!
Right. Good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad,
imagine how Larry must feel.
My life is over!
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong with now?
Oh, Nick! Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Good. Wait. No, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
but my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically read the headlines now. Harry Butts. Innocent.
Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this. Ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey! Here, Dictus. It's a present.
A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick, bro. And she was just paying me for a fool. Doesn't that make you just want to cry? So, Larry.
Are you so sure?
Squeeze me?
I think she thought of you, quite a lot of you, in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how much she felt about him?
Oh, yeah, right. I mean... I guess the thinker would probably be the only thing that you could use.
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her.
Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Make what of it what you will. Oh, hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, yeah, thanks, man. Hope that made him feel a little bit better. And I feel better, too. Yay!
Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We really never know... we never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Believe it!
I feel like Naruto already.
Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Yeah! I know that they're punning the fuck out of this. But I'm trying to ignore it, and I just can't.
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him?
Oh, yeah, part at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. That sucks, man. It sucks. Tears. Tears in my eyes. Do. Oh, yeah, I have coffee, too.
Episode 2.
And then I'm going into you.
Bring, bring.
I just wanna use your love tonight.
Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey! I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. Ah, I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take out the clockwork out, sorry. I'll put some papers inside instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way. Yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 a.m.?
Or 9. Sorry, I said a.m. It could be a p.m. 9 to pick it up.
I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good, like burgers! I could really go for a good burger. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. All right, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m.
I want some more burgers. Yeah, burger sounds amazing right now, actually. I'm in a sandwichy mood today. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what you want, what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers.
How could you know?
You are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see.
I should have been more careful.
My dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry, but I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Red, white, blue. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Oh, yeah. I smell blood. I can't be good. I have to check and see if Mia the chief is okay. Try and move, man. I guess I can't move anywhere. That smell. Blood. Sis. Chief? Chief? Chief! Who are you? Knocked out Mia. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally, she was cold. Chief. Ooh, we came into a murder. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, we need to examine stuff. Murder weapon! It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon. The fuck? Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. But think her, lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. The murder weapon looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Batts. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of glass. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards added to the court record. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. Must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Some shards of gas are on the floor, but they seem to be the remains of glass light stand. Okay. It's painful to look, but I have to for Mia's sake. Looks like it probably died instantly. Alright, so... The chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Why the hell would you even say that during a murder scene? What is wrong with you, man? There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice, luxurious place. I knew my voice was going to start to give out because I already did Danganronpa earlier. Damn it. Start to go. Start to go! A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from the department store dated yesterday. Receipt added to the court record. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police and find out what that girl was doing there. That, my friend, was a Maya. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used his PC was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Sadly, the time where you can pick up random old shit and reuse it is slowly coming to an end. Right, I'd better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Does it feel set up to you? Because it feels pretty set up to me. Phone receiver is missing a few screws. I better not mess with it. Alright. The Fay & Co. ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. A perfectly normal office desk. The chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. That's actually a pretty smart idea. Too bad not many people use that ideology. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. Nice, nice, nice. Anything else in here? I'm so used to the new age stuff. It's really weird going back to, like, I guess... Let's see if I can go out this window. Because I like, when I was playing, what was that game called? AI Somnium Files? The Somnium Files? It was way easier to do that. Alright, should I use option? No, that's not what it is. It's supposed to be doing something else. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Move. Huh? That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she doesn't run on me. She totally ran! Yikes! Suffering succotash, bro! Stop doing that! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but, who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name? Maybe I should show her the receipt? I've never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Present! Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would Sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. Oh, it's over for you. You're going downtown, Maya. You're going to jail. Police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? That's an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1HK. Why does he sound like that? Hey, just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. This word Maya, mean anything to you? I gotta change his voice. I couldn't do that all day anyway. Plus, it might be offensive to people. Let's see. How should Gumshoe sound? Hey, this word Maya here. It mean anything to you? No. This word Maya here mean anything to you? Gusty crab. Yes, that's perfect. Gumshoe, you shall now sound like Patrick from SpongeBob. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not case closed. You're coming down in a precinct, ma'am. What? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one. This one sounds it seems like it's more his style. Because he's a big dodo. Ooh, excuse me. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taking him for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were so heavy, I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6, 9:07 a.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up here like a criminal.
Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning.
Good morning. She looks so tired.
Are you going to be my attorney?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Of course I will. First things first, I better get her cheered up.
Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really?
Whoa! Did I just say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it?
No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office. You looked at me like I had done it.
Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought.
It's okay, I understand. And I also heard about you.
Heard? Heard what about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ah, so he crashed and burned. He's a genius. One of those strike fear in the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty.
Oh, the faith in Phoenix Wright.
That's what you said. Whoa! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia.
I know.
Alright, let's first see what time it is, because I don't want to go too far. We're good. Let's continue. Let's talk. There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes?
What's with that outfit?
Oh, this is what acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do?
Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium.
Not strange, but a spirit medium.
In training.
Spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. As I was saying. The day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker.
Oh, the one that Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice?
Her own voice?
Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation's on my cell phone.
You recorded it?
Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things.
So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it.
Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry.
Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure, thanks. Miles' memo added to the court record. Spirit mediums. So you're an acolyte, medium in training.
That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too?
Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too.
I had no idea. Wait.
What?
So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that?
Yes, in training.
Well, you can't contact Mia's spirit then? We could just ask her who killed her.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer? My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you can go ask him to represent me?
I accept. I refuse. I accept. She asked me nicely. Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much! I have no one else to turn to.
Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry. Leave this to me. Leave it to me! Leave it to me!
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What if this guy refuses?
They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 this afternoon.
And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. The day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
That's the thinker clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office?
It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister.
Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Alright, let us go and leave. Off to see this famous lawyer. Famous indeed. Tut tut. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later? Or we could just sneak around and look at shit. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil painting is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Some expressive art just looks like shit to me. I don't know, man. Maybe I don't have a nose for the arts. Or maybe I just don't follow bullshit. Something to that effect. I don't know. We see. A table for clients! An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made out of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Alright, let's take a look at everything else. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves, filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. A solid mahogany desk. There's everything mahogany. It's mahogany! Solid mahogany dust. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Come on, baby, light my fire. I guess I don't have anything else to do here. Alright. I guess we'll go to the law offices of Fate and Co. Fate and Co. law offices. The offices are filled with police officers. The office is filled. Not offices. No, whatever. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! Oh.
Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal! No trespassing! Sorry. Do I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you?
No. Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry?
I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. No, you're no killer, right?
He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe?
Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick.
Hey, Dick, get over here.
Yes, sir. Be right there. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick.
I almost want to go... I also want to give him like...
You're a lawyer, right? Yeah, you should make it quick.
I could go that route, but no. We're that one... Ooh, that one was rough on the throat. Whew. He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. I knew that alarm was going to go off. Do. I guess we'll talk to about Mia. About Miss Fate. Did you do an autopsy?
Huh? You want to know the results, eh? No, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all.
Let's see. Mia, time of death, 9 p.m. Single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. About Maya.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is right there you're not going to win.
Why do you say that?
The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution.
Edgeworth?
I'm sure you know what that means. You be your lawyer, though.
Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth.
That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you?
Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict.
Aw, don't you talk about him that way. You make him
barely sound human. Why the fuck did I keep on messing that up?
You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case.
So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at an incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there were rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Let's look around. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could even ever remember.
Curly lines, tricked pal.
What was that? An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. I'm still like, I'm thinking to myself, like, that lady who apparently, quote unquote, saw the murder. There's no way she saw the murder because the body was literally underneath the window. So how the fuck did she, like, that was all set up so badly. If he was smart, he would, like the murderer is smart, he would have planted the body so that it would be visible from the window, from the building. Because from what I understand, it's like an angle kind of thing. There's no way in fucking hell she'd be able to see it anyway. But still. From that height, it's impossible. Okay, I think I've seen it all here. So let's move. Wait. No, I shouldn't present him with anything. Alright, let's go. See if Grossberg's in his office. No, okay. So apparently I'm not going there. Hey! What is it? Did you mean the lawyer? Sorry. I haven't seen him yet. I see. I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. That's what I was trying to do. Anyways, I'm going to end it here. Just because, well, it's getting to that time. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be doing more of this if you guys want it. I will put this in the poll for next week. So be looking forward to those sweet polls in the future. And hopefully you vote for this one because I really do like this one a lot. Not that I don't mind. I actually love Danganronpa, but this one's actually a really good one too. And yeah, it feels like I'm playing it all over again for the first time. I'm playing for the very first time. I actually want to try out the Apollo series. I have not played that yet. No, I have. I've played it. I want to get the Apollo series. I want to get it. I played it on the Game Boy, but I've not touched it on the PC version. I think there's a PC version, but I think they sell it in the bundle, the trilogy. I want to get that. I have, what was it? The newest one that they released, the one with Sherlock Holmes and stuff like that. I have that on the Switch. I wouldn't mind replaying it because it was really, 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 really good. Really good. And I heard they did it a couple of new ones too. What was the other one that was really good? I'm trying to remember. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. I'm out of here. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time of day it is. I hope that you have a great one. I will catch you later. And tonight we will be streaming another random game for the weekend. I pretty much have an idea of where I want to go with this weekend, so I will tell you guys more about it. I will post the results of what will be coming up next later on today, so hopefully you guys will see it. I will see you later. Bye! First time.